What's up everyone? So in the previous video, we covered a quick unboxing and initial impressions of the Oneplus Buds Z. Plus I even shared a code to get it at the least possible price. So if you missed out on that, I'll leave a card at the end of this video. And I got a lot of questions from you guys, so I'll be covering the most frequently asked one, and that is the latency test of the Oneplus Buds Z on a OnePlus and a non-OnePlus device. So I'll be using a OnePlus 8T and this Redmi Note 9 Pro Max to test the latency. So to measure it, I'll use this app called Audio Tester, and basically this one is used to test for the time delay or latency in sound. And to be honest, this isn't 100% accurate, as I have to manually hear and note the time delay. So it gives a rough idea about that, and as I'm not a robot, I'll still try to take as much accurate reading as possible. So let's start off this test on the OnePlus 8T, and as I already told in the previous video, these OnePlus Buds Z do support that low latency mode, but only with Fanatic mode enabled on your OnePlus 6 and above. So to get the least possible latency, I'll put this Audio Tester app in the Fanatic mode, and now we are good to go. Well, I'll start the test now and measure the latency. So the latency in first beep, second beep, third, and so on. Well, after collecting like 8 to 10 samples just to make sure I get the correct readings, and these are the results that I got. So the average latency of these OnePlus Buds Z in Fanatic mode came around 100 to 120 milliseconds, which is quite close to what was stated by OnePlus. That is around 103 milliseconds, so a really good job there. Now I will test these Buds Z without Fanatic mode or even the normal gaming mode. So I'll remove the app from that mode, and now let's see what results we get after this test on the OnePlus 8T. So here is the latency I got after this test and without gaming mode. So it varies between 110 and 150 milliseconds, which is also quite respectable. And it means that in day-to-day usage on a OnePlus device, even without gaming mode, these will have no latency issues, which is a good sign till now. But a lot of non-OnePlus users too wish to buy these. So let's check them out on this Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. And one more thing, the pairing pop-up you just saw in the older video on the OnePlus 8T, well, you will get the same on this Redmi Note 9 Pro Max because of Google Fast Pairing. And this is what I like to see, common features for all devices you own, especially at this price. And since we are not having any gaming mode as such, I'll do the latency test directly on this device using the Audio Tester app. So collecting the audio samples now, and the latency in first beep, second, third, and so on till I collect like 7 to 8 readings. So these are all the results that I got after a round of testing. And the average latency of these Buds Z varied around 120 to 150 milliseconds on a non-OnePlus device, which is this Redmi Note 9 Pro Max in my case. And well, this isn't bad at all for listening to music, and you will have no issues in day-to-day tasks. And I did test out these OnePlus Buds Z with popular games like Call of Duty and other titles, and there were no issues as such. There is slight latency, yes, which you might not even notice at all for casual gaming. And that tiny delay is always expected, especially at this price. So always use wired earphones if you want that least possible latency, and if you really feel like criticizing brands for removing that headphone jack. Else use wireless earphones for casual gaming, especially the ones in budget segment. Similar is the case for non-OnePlus devices, and you will get a bit more latency due to lack of that Fanatic mode on your device. Rest, I think they're really good for any device you own, great for music and occasional gaming. And a full review of these is also coming soon, so stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And that's it for now. If you want anything else covered in the full review, do let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next one.